Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I speak, I have seen a video of Tanzanians from Netherlands storming the ICC headquarters, demanding the interrogation of Mama Samia Suluhu.
This is the formal claim to the International Criminal Court, ICC. Date 5th November 2025. We request the International Crime Court for the fact findings missions to enter Tanzania and call International Criminal Court to hold Tanzanian security chiefs accountable for the crimes against humanity by Inspector General of the Police Camillus Mongoso Wambura and Intelligence Chief Suleiman Abubakar Mombo. Call for justice, democracy, reform, and accountability in the United Republic of Tanzania. To the Office of the Prosecutor, International Criminal Court, ICC, The Hague, Netherlands. From concerned citizens and human rights defenders of the United Republic of Tanzania. State of claim. We undersigned citizens of Tanzanians and advocates for democracy and justice hereby submit this claim to the International Criminal Court to draw urgent attention to ongoing violence of fundamental rights and democracy principles in our country. Over recent years, Tanzanians have continued to experience systematic suppression of political freedoms, unlawful arrest and violence against opposition members and activists. These actions represent not only a violence of national law, but also a breach of international human rights, standing to which Tanzania is a party. Our demands: a new people-driven constitution. We demand the immediate restoration and completion of the constitutional reform process to ensure a free, justice, and accountable government presenting the will of the people. Protecting the democracy, we call for the restoration and strengthening of democratic institutions and practice in Tanzania. Freedom of expression, and we demand an end of censorship, harassment, and prosecution of journalists, activists, and politics figures experiencing their rights to freedom of speech. Free fair elections. We argue for the transparent and credible elections under the independent oversight to guarantee the true violence of the Tanzanian people. Justice for the lost lives. We call upon the ICC and the international community to investigate and hold accountable all those responsible for awful killings, disappearance, and political violence. Release of political persons. We demand the immediate and unconditional release of Humphrey Polepole, Antipas Mugwai, Tundu Lissu, John Heche, and all other demands for political reasons. We conclude that we respectfully appreciate the International Criminal Court to monitor, investigate, and take appropriate actions regarding the human rights and democracy violations occurring in Tanzania. The Tanzanian people have endured intimidated and loss of their lives too long. It is time for truth, accountability, and justice. We stand united in our call for democracy, freedom, justice, and a new constitution. We demand democracy. We demand democracy.
Who, of course, was declared just the other day a winner. And of course, you saw several individuals in Tanzania killed. Now, when you look at these Tanzanians demanding an interrogation against Mama Samia Suluhu, Are they going to have justice? Because as you speak, everyone has been silenced in Tanzania. No one should come out even to post some videos that is showing Tanzanians lying helplessly on the streets of Tanzania. Immediately Samia Suluhu declared a war against the Tanzanians. When you see this issue of Mama Samia Suluhu portraying herself as a dictator, I have realized something that is very crucial that some individuals that they don't want to listen to. Some are saying we're misleading people. Some are saying that nothing like people who have been killed in Tanzania. But remember, we are living in a world where a human being knows it very well than even what he or she is being told, whatever is happening on the ground. When Tanzania was going for a general election, date 29th of October last month, the Tanzanians, majority of them, they were not okay with the election that was organized by Mama Samia Suluhu. Reason being, they also wanted to have at least reforms in the elections. Because as we speak, for example, when a presidential election has been held and a winner declared, and the result is out, you cannot petition or go to court. What kind of election is that? Even in US, you can petition. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But those whom we are telling the Tanzania election was not free and fair, they're telling us that we are lying, we are misleading people. Come on. If you don't know anything, shut up and keep quiet. But the reality and the truth of the matter is, the Tanzanian election was not free and fair. Tanzanians were killed. Media was stopped from covering what was happening on the ground. You saw even international observers, they were blocked and forced to delete some photos coming from Tanzania. I know some who doesn't want to know the truth will tell you, we are misleading or I'm misleading you. But the reality is, there's nothing like free and fair election in Tanzania. The dictator Mama Samia Suluhu ensured that she's going to rule Tanzania as per her wish. And so when you see the Tanzanians going to storm the ICC, they feel the pain, what they are going through. And I will not come here to massage you and tell you lies that the Tanzania election was free and fair. Are you getting that? Remember one thing. Samia Suluhu declared herself with 31 million votes. The last president that was elected where she inherited was John Pombe Magufuli. John Pombe Magufuli, the first time he was being elected, he got 8 million votes. His second term, he got 12 million votes. Where did Samia Suluhu got 31 million votes? Come on. We are not fools and we are not stupid. So when Tanzanians are coming out to demand justice, reforms in their country, they need it. So those who are saying we are misleading, the reality is Mama Samia Suluhu is a dictator, lethal dictator. A country whereby democracy is there, you cannot shut down the internet. You cannot shut down the media. For example, we as Kenya, we are lucky. We are lucky. A media cannot be shut down as much as the truth, transparency is needed. But for Tanzania, they want shoddy things. And some individuals will keep quiet. Why? They're living in a life of dictatorial type of leadership. They have no otherwise. Ladies and gentlemen, for more updates, subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Till you meet in another video.